Welcome back, everyone. And now we are on episode 7. And since I've been doing it in cycles of 7, or 7 cycles per episode, this is also week 7 for our little duplicate friends. So it's the beginning of a new day. So once again, I kind of put a little thought into what I was doing. And one thing is that I kind of realized I've only been running with 2 oxygen diffusers. So I can't remember where I heard it, but it was when I first started playing the game. I think it was something like one of these provides enough air for 3 duplicates. So I'm a little bit behind on that, so I'm going to build another one of those. And then I think we're on pace. We're up to 10 people, but we have a ton of food. So I don't think there's going to be any issues there. I'm going to go on and research some other ways to make oxygen. I don't think I have enough water to get into diffusion 100% right now, unless I start converting a lot of the pools of polluted water around me into that. This will also create polluted water, but let's get started. Let's build our 3rd oxygen diffuser. I'm going to build it over here, so this thing kind of pulls the air in also. So I'm going to make that just a quick main priority, and then we're going to get back to this. What did I have this set up as? Well, they're all 9s. That's fine. We have a decent amount of builders. So it's a new day. Everyone's waking up. Let's get about our things. Temperature-wise, the base has been doing all right. This room's actually still gaining heat, so I might extend and add some more vents for the air conditioning throughout the base, because this one kind of matters the most. And if they're at 29, yeah, we might kind of extend that. So also a little ventilation. We're using insulated, can't forget that. Maybe we'll keep branching off of... It's not providing a ton. So we might have to up maybe another pump, pumping air into this, just to make sure that it's full all the time. Or maybe have a second setup over here. Wouldn't be a bad idea either. So... maybe it's cool enough up here. And we'll do that. That. And we will deconstruct that vent. But that's not the overall priority, so... Alright. So we have this. So hopefully we're creating enough oxygen now for the base. It is still, like, there was only CO2 in this little corner here. Now I've turned this into kind of my ranch area. So even if this kind of fills this area up a little more, provides some for this. We're not providing a ton. Oh, so now we're just waiting on this, so that's fine. It's cool enough here. We kind of want to cool it off in here. So maybe how do I want to do this? Maybe we want this to be... Actually, that's not giving enough room for that, so it would have to... Yeah. I guess we'll have to learn how much polluted water this thing actually kicks out. Another thing we want to make, and that will be under automation. So that's a gas pressure one. So we're going to need to work on automation for, unless it's under here. No, we're going to have to go, what's my research looking like? So we're going to have to research a few things. Because you can set it up that if it senses natural gas, it'll turn this on and only then. Let's take a look at our... Alright, so... Ooh, that is in. And this is the CO2 out, so we're going to have to worry about that in a little bit too. I don't know if we just want it kicking out right beside the machine, which, whatever, we're outside the base, so we don't really care. Yeah, we'll just do that for ease of this. Actually, yeah, we'll just do that for now. So how's our oxygen coming here then? That's doing that. Alright, so, and it's coming into here, so yeah, we're getting ahead on that, so that's nice. They'll slowly build this up. So we're just going to tip the priority up a tiny bit up here. And also just to get this AC flowing. Nice. Our artist is working away. He seems to be making the same thing in every little spot. That's fine. I don't think he's maxed out artist yet. Once they get to the highest level, then these turn into some pretty nice statues. This. What did we learn here? Oh, Mr. Sweepy Dog. That actually wouldn't be horrible for over here, but that's fine. Alright. Natural gas is kind of leaked all over the place, but them's the brakes. We can clean out the last of that. Yes, there's going to be a little bit of eye pain. Now we can clean out the rest of this place. Alright, get out of there. Oops, someone leveled up. So there are max tidying guys, so they like supplying, so we'll do that. They have tons of morale, so they're good to learn more. No new hat for you. Oh, so the pressure here is even. Where's my... But the temperature's nice and cool there. Alright, so this is built, so now we have really cold air that's going to start pumping out here and help cool off the farm area. This bedroom is going to suffer from a few things. I wonder if I can. Oh, I can. Alright. Cover that up a little bit. Oh, I didn't speed things up. Brutal. No wonder. Alright. Alright. So, hydrogen is up and running. When we look, it's full. So it's pumping a ton of... Or not hydrogen. natural gas. So it is just cranking natural gas in here. It is actually pumping out quite a bit of polluted water, so that's kind of surprising for me. Let's up that a little bit. So, not bad. Day one, we actually have way more power coming into the grid. What we're going to do, though, if we have the stuff for it, we're going to plop a smart battery here, and the only reason we're going to put one there is for automation reasons. We're going to get it to turn this off when all the batteries are full also. So let's make that even more of a priority once they wake up. Because right now when the power grid gets full, it's not calling for coal, so these are shut off. But this thing's kind of pumping away and creating power for no reason. So we do want this only running when power is needed. Open that up. What are you doing, crazy man? Poor Rowan. Alright. So, this may be a losing battle. We'll see. I guess it depends how low these get before they turn on. Because right now, these aren't requesting power from any coal generators. So right now, the natural gas is pretty much providing the power for the whole building. But if this does go... I'm curious. So it creates 800 watts. Whereas a coal generator makes 600. So it's a little bit better. Kind of make this even. Alright, so it's nice that that's online. And once these kind of dip low, they're going to turn these on. And then everything will be churning away to fill the batteries up. So this one asks for power now. These, we'll see if ask for power. But it's nice. Okay, so we have hydrogen up and running, which is nice. Alright, research. So, what did I say I wanted to do next? There was oxygen diffusing, and there was... Where is... Not liquid, gas sensors I want. So, where do I have them? I need... element sensors. I don't know why I'm blanking out on this. Oh, that might be in here somewhere. Oh, there we are. Gas element sensor. So that's the next big thing that we want. Because then we can put that in here. And then even if this calls for it, if there's no natural gas, the pump still won't run. Because we don't want to pump oxygen into this thing, it'll wreck it. But we have tons in here right now, so... We had some kind of... Yeah, there's a little cloud of it that floated away. That's fine. It's not huge. We may have to build a pump in here at some point. It depends how much polluted water this thing kicks out. That's funny. I think between this one coal and this, we are getting enough power that these things still have not had to turn on these two. So, that's fine. It's better to be going off natural gas than not, so... Things are going. Let's check on our... Whoa. So this has completely turned itself around for oxygen. The base is looking really good, considering this was dark blue and this was purple down here. So, and even that's feeding into there. And outside this vent, it's already cooled this room by a few degrees. So these crops will do better again. I had an idea for having a vent in every room and having a thermostat in each room dictate what rooms were getting the airflow, but I think it would require a whole bunch more things like this. Maybe we should move on and build everyone their individual rooms. So, what I'm going to do is change this door into a more solid door, and we're going to put our little snoring friend into there. Alright. What? Did I not give Turner a hat? Rude. I did. He just hasn't bothered to go get it. That's funny. Everyone's busy. So, now that we've cleaned this out, it doesn't look like it's making a ton of polluted water. And I really don't care where the CO2 is turning out into, so... So that's a go. We have an alternate source. These have never turned on and asked for power. That's kind of funny. But if this thing can provide for the whole base, that's fantastic. There's no rush for them to clean that out. Alright, so now we're going to research under gases. Oh no, it might be under... I want the oxygen diffuser. There it is. Or sorry, electrolyzer. That's the word I'm looking for. I might as well get that and that too. Okay. Perfect. So we're going to set that up for hatches and hatchlings. And here we're only going to make I believe sandstone is the thing we want to give them for food. Oop. There we go. Perfect. So now, finally, we can start. So now when... Hey, where'd he go? He's over here. So now when we click on him, we can wrangle him. So we can start wrangling these guys. And then we can start ranching them. So I'm gonna zip around the base looking for all of them. Him, I'm just gonna leave. He's fine doing his own thing. So even with this filling up with polluted, we do have a deodorizer up here, so... The CO2 should be heavier than the polluted air, but we'll see how that goes. The only thing is, these work on cycles, and they'll shut down for days and days, like sometimes like 80, 100 days, if not more. And then so you can't just switch over to this and turn off all your coal because everything's kind of, especially these geysers, they're almost seasonal and come on and off as they please. Let's continue. What's the temperature over here? Pretty good. So let's... How do we want to use? Make our bedrooms. Oh, why is one... Oh, silly me. This goes here. So now I gotta cancel all this. I was off by one. Alright. There we go. I was wondering why it was off. There we go. Everyone's gonna get their own room. So there'll be 10. Whoops. 10 bedrooms. So I'll fix it. Oh my god, my aim is terrible. There we go. Everyone gets a statue. And then let's give everyone... some corner molding. Take that out. Oops, I only did corner molding in one side. Where are they? Alright. So we have lots going on. Who is our snoring buddy? Abe. So, congratulations. Abe gets that one. Oh! I'm so rude. So we need to take this down. There's not tables for everybody. There we go. Let's give tables for the last two. Wow, the batteries are actually full with only this running. That's kind of crazy. That's good though. Where is my power grid? Yeah, that's pretty good. It's good to see, good to see. Alright. Alright, so... we got our sensor that we wanted. So gas element sensor. So that can go right there. So once again, someone's gonna have to suck it up and come in here and build it. There's no rush on it, but I'm curious that if this thing goes dormant and I use up all this, then I can send someone in to kind of research it. I don't want them going in. Time sensor. I guess I could do that for lighting in the place. Alright, so... I don't think there's priorities on anything, so I don't know where my groomer has gone. Oh. Huge. I don't want any more people, but that Wheezewort seed is a huge deal. Max scientists, so we're just going to give them suit wearing. Oh, So masterwork. So let's get you the red hat. All right. So now I believe you can get them to redo things now. This used to be, I don't think this was an option before. I think in the past you had to like tear it down and get them to redo it. So he's going to be busy for quite a while. I know it says repaint, but we know what it means. So we're going to make this Amari. Nails. We're going to get everybody out of this core room. Hassan. Harold. There we go. Slowly moving everyone out of the middle. Who's this? Rowan. Come over here. Alright. And then we can clear all this out. Let's see how... See how just a few things in the rooms are green as opposed to where they were before, where things were pretty dank, so... How's our oxygen situation? Fantastic. So there's just this last little bit, so I could really move this into this corner if I really wanted to. So I think I'm just going to try and fill out the last of the trees that I need. I don't even think I need this anymore. I guess I could make... I don't even have access to those beans. So I think we're going to deconstruct that machine and put a sink here to wash in and out of the kitchen. All kinds. Mechanical surfboard. Those, I think, suck up a ton of power, though, so... Desalinator, we haven't come across saltwater yet. If we did have a saltwater node, we would have to do that. We haven't come across a lot of rust, but electrolyzer. Another way to make oxygen and power. So... I'm going to think a little more about how I want to do that, considering I have full oxygen everywhere. I think I had set everybody up for kind of what they were willing to eat. Yeah, I did. Alright, so that's good. So, once I'm comfortable with stuff, I'm going to start exploring again, because my coal is getting low. Alright, I think the base. There we go. We are almost done. Oh. Quaint. So I don't know if that's the best rating, but these rooms are getting a more positive vibe to it. This one, because there's a bunch of debris, aren't as good. Like, this one has no crap laying on the floor, so when you look at it, it has like at least a positive rating. Plus 44 for the decor. Of course they spilled into the base. Alright, as long as we are kind of creating that barrier again. around the base. Alright, I was building these just to get the water out of here and into the main tank. So water's going down again. So we're going to have to either, and this thing's getting full, so oh right. Okay, they haven't built that yet. It's not high priority. So I haven't really decided what I want down here. So let's take a look at our... So now we have credit for a stable. We have credit for a greenhouse because it has this in there. This room, not as much of a priority. We're trying to focus on these for food. We have a kitchen, which is one of the newer options for a room. I think you needed the spice machine for that. We have a hospital. We have a whole bunch of barracks, great halls. These barracks are going to be torn out. All the rooms over here are considered barracks. Well, once this gets its roof back, will be a barracks again. So any room that's named like that will add to the morale of all of them. So we'll just keep you going on. I'm surprised that this hasn't pulled all the natural gas out, so I don't know if I'm on a good enough cycle that I'll always have natural gas, which isn't terrible. What's the temperature out here? Yikes. So I was just careful and put an airlock here just so he doesn't wake up his neighbor. I wasn't sure if it was enough distance or not, but... So yeah, they all kind of like their rooms. Oh, I was going to show how to set up kind of that fun automated lighting. So... let's figure out some nice... centralized lighting setup. We'll put 4 in between each one. Yeah, that should be good. But then, under automation, we're going to want the duplicate motion sensor. So it kind of shows, as long as there's somebody moving around in that zone, it will turn on the light in that area. There we go. Ooh, disease clinic. I think that needs plastic though. So keep looking down. Keep figuring things out. Let's kind of look at temperature and just see. I feel like the base is actually doing pretty well for temperature. Oh yeah. So there really isn't a room. Well, actually, this room. So what we're gonna build is, I think it's, I think it goes in a planter. So let's look here. I can't remember. So we're going to see if the Wii's work goes in a planter or if I have to make a planter box. I can't remember which one of the two it is. I feel like I should know this. Yeah, it's not that, so... I guess we could liven the place up and do that, and then... put the Wii's word beside it. I don't know if it'll kill it or not. I've never paid attention, but I don't think people have allergies. Oh, did I not connect these completely? There we go. So let's priority that to 7, because I'll show how it works while they have dinner. Alright, so now when someone comes in, there we go. So now when they're at the table, the light will turn on when they're not near it. So it'll work perfectly. It won't waste power, because like, or create heat. Like these have to be on all the time for the plants. You're in my way, little buddy. One wart. Alright. So yeah, we can start cooling this room down. There we go. Oh, it needs phosphorus. Or phosphorite, so, oops. We may have to go looking for that. But everyone has tons of jobs. The place is coming along nicely. Oh, these finally got turned on, so... Oh, because this got turned off. So, I was running off coal again for a while. So, under unbreathable. So when it detects natural gas, there we go. So it's a green light when it... So when this sensor detects natural gas, it will turn on this pump. So kind of, since it's a heavier gas, the second that it goes down to the point where there's only natural gas in this last little bit, this will send a signal and turn off the pump, and it won't start jamming oxygen or CO2 or whatever's in here into that. So, but that's kind of good. All the batteries got, now they're full, so now they've sent the stop signal, so. I'm surprised they didn't refill this, but. Alright. So nice, like nothing power-wise is running, but the batteries are going down. So... we will take this one and set it to that same 15% that I believe I have all the batteries on. Oh. Where is... So this one should... That's why we're having problems. There we go. So now when they get down to 15%, it'll send the signal to fire those up. So that one came on. That one's on, requesting from here. It senses the gas. Crops are running. How's my air conditioning going? I could almost feed another source into here. So what temperature is it grabbing? 27, and it's kicking it out at... I'm just going to pause for 1 second. It's kicking it out at 15 degrees, so it's dumping it by 15. So it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. I may make one AC per column. Oh, what's going on? Are people without jobs? Who are you? There you go. Maybe he was just loitering until I caught him. Caught standing around. Okay, Abe. So let's... Where's my farming? Aha. He is now... Oh no, I had him on ranching as a priority over farming. Do I have another farmer? I swear I did. Oh yeah, I did. Ada. So maybe we will... Maybe I'll make this a 6 and we'll see if he comes down then. Oh. Someone's in a fantastic mood. Good to see. Good lord, my food is still growing. But I don't know if I want to take on any more people, because then I'm burning up more LJ, or at some point I'll use more water to make stuff, so... Another Wheezewort. Perfect. But I don't have the phosphorite to make it, so... Poor Turner, sucking it up by himself. Are there any other... Here, no, that's coal. Abyssalite. Tons of algae. So maybe... Where's phosphorite? Salt. Granite. Oh, there's another one. So there might be another... mystery surprise right there. Now I'm curious. Maybe I wanted to go into here and start pumping this out. Dig that out. Alright. Lots of gold and stuff sitting around. Oh, air pressure. Maybe I need to jam that CO2 somewhere else then. That is a valid point. Maybe I want to... shoot it off somewhere else? I don't think power's a problem, so... It just seems like I got air pressure issues in a few spots. But... oxygen is doing fine, so... Oxygen is fine. My temperature inside the base is beyond fine. We're digging that barrier out, I guess. Do that. So that's good. That side of the base is good. We got... So the Wheezewort's not going to be a thing yet. So I may want to... Where is this AC? 23, 24, 26. So maybe I want to move the air conditioning down to this room. I'm not sure. Oh, I went a day too far. I got too wound up and stuff. So we're going to stop right there. We're just a tiny bit into the next week, so that's fine. Everything's going well. We got our natural gas rolling. We got the whole natural gas generator up and running. We got our power grid figured out. We have automation for this, and we have a smart battery hooked up to this also, so we have two ways of kind of shutting this down when it's not available. We have discovered another node. So it could either be a geyser, it could be water, it could be all kinds of things. It could be a volcano. So that might be the next thing we do there. We got this down. I'm just going to add this now before we quit. So we'll build that wall off. We found a wheezewort, but we don't have the phosphorus for it. There it is, phosphorite right there. So, I know I said I was done, but... do that. So that can at least feed this thing, and that can cool off that room. I have some ideas for how I want to do air conditioning. But other than that, the base is going very well. We have no sick people. We have no stressed people. We're up to 10 people. We have lots of food for them. Lots of oxygen. We still have 11 tons of algae, so oxygen isn't going to be a problem. At some point, clean water might be a problem, so then we'll have to build a sieve. But that's enough of me for now. Once again, as always, thanks for coming out and checking out what I've been working on. And I hope to see you all soon. Have a good day.